Hello my hair warriors, it's me, your friendly neighborhood hairdresser, Aaron O'Brien. And you know what day it is today? Application day! Yes, we need to reapply this bad boy. And, oh, I have to mention, this video is sponsored by Lordhair.com, my favorite people in the whole world. So yes, getting back to this, we need to reapply, and it is sweaty and icky underneath here. We are coming into the summer months, so I want to show you how to double down with some tape and some glue. This is a mess. As you can see, my system has faded so much. We want to be able to tone it. The weather is hotter outside, so it's lifting my system a little bit more. Toning is basically where we are injecting a little bit more color into the system with a semi-permanent gloss that's going to add shine and make it look more beautiful. But first of all, I have to get a bit of this sticky mess off the back before we tone. So I'm going to use some C22. Spritz it around the edges, a little bit on the lace where the previous glue was, and especially around the hairline. We want to make sure that we get any glue out of that hair that has maybe seeped onto the edges. So we're just going to rub in with our hands and get it in there. And you can work nice and quickly when you do this. And you can leave this sit for about 30 seconds. So that has already dislodged any glue out of the lace and around the edge of the system. And then, are we going to wash some dishes today? No, we're not. We're going to use some Dawn soap, and this is going to basically, this video is not sponsored by Dawn. We're going to use this soap basically just to make sure we clean off any of the excess C22, any excess glue, to make sure it is squeaky clean. Be very gentle with your system, and when you do run water through your system, make sure you spray down into the lace and avoid placing it the opposite way, because you don't want the hair coming through the other side of the system. You'll see there's little hairs already coming through. What I tend to do is take a scissors and just snip those off, just so it doesn't irritate my scalp. Okay, here we go, some dishwashing. And then we rub in. Make sure you're massaging your system gently. And actually, this is one of my favorite systems. This is the Neo Premier. This is the best of the best when it comes to hair systems. It's super realistic with its lace front around the edges, and then we have this beautiful skin which makes for easy cleanup. It's great for glue application, tape application, but today, because it's hot, and I'm going to show you how to double down on your hair system with tape and glue. We're going to multitask right now. I'm going to put my gloves on, I'm going to do my system and do my toning. Melissa is going to apply the color. You know, we don't have a lot of time today. Wait, no, we have a race. Let's have a race, see who can apply first. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Go. Oh, it's so cold. Okay, so just to let you know, this is a level 5.0 on the semi-permanent. You can see already it's given a nice gloss and shine, and that's going to coat the hair really nicely. And I tend to try my very best just to apply onto the hair and not onto the system itself. But you know what? We're not perfect. Okay, I won. Okay, so once we get the color applied onto the system, it's always great to use a comb and gently bring it through the hair. This will make sure that you get every single strand. And I always find in the summer, systems fade really quickly, so we want to make sure that we keep up the color because it has to look realistic. So while we wait for color, we give it 8 minutes, and within those 8 minutes we dance. I'm getting my hair washed right now and it feels amazing. This is the best part. So right right now we're using the foil shaver. The foil shaver is fantastic. It's great for better application. It lasts longer. You get right to the scalp. And it's something it's a must do for me every time I get my hair done. So I'm using a little bit of alcohol on a fresh, clean towel. As we know, when you've shaved quite close, the alcohol can sting a little bit. So what I do is I dab instead of wiping it on all in one full force, because sometimes, yeah, it can be a little stingy. Make sure that you get your alcohol right around the hairline. I want to just give that a good rub. We want it nice and dry before we put any system on, because it'll adhere really well. Next up we have our beautiful skin prep. It's also a barrier. You're going to spritz it onto your scalp. It's going to create a barrier so your sweat and your oils don't clash with the glue and break it down quick, so it lasts longer. Spritz, spritz. I usually leave this on for about 30 seconds. Make sure that you use clean hands. You're going to rub it around, especially around the hairline. Make sure you get plenty. Don't be afraid to be generous with this product. 30 seconds of downtime. If you want to speed it up, sometimes I use cold air. Cold air helps regulate the heat, just in case you're a bit hot putting on the system, and it'll just cool it right down before you apply your beautiful hair. So now we've applied the system and I think it looks absolutely fabulous. We went for a more asymmetrical look. We have a little bit longer on one side, a little bit shorter on the other, and I think I'm really rocking it. Yeah, when you got it, you got it. Okay, let's put the real system on. So we have Melissa working on the system, as she loves to help me. We are going to double down, so we're placing the tape around the edges. You can bring the tape right to the edge if you like, or if you want to give it a little bit of room. If you have excess oils or you sweat a lot, you can leave about maybe 0.5 millimeter right around the perimeter of the hairline at the front. So as the glue breaks down, it will move forward and seep a little bit, but all it will do is move further down the lace and adhere better to the head instead of going further down on the forehead, causing seepage problems, and we don't want that. Once Melissa has finished taping this, we are going to double down, and when I say double down, we're going to use glue around the hairline as well as the tape, because the weather is getting hotter and I want to make sure that it is super secure. Great little tip is to use a bamboo brush. This brush is fully made from bamboo, which is fantastic. This is from AOB, yes me, but the bristles are also made by bamboo, and you can see here it has a rounded tip, so it stops your system from ripping, which is great. So it doesn't dig in right there and rip any of your thin skins or your lace, and you can literally just brush through with confidence, and you know you're not going to rip or break anything, and it feels delightful. It's like fingers massaging your head. I look fabulous. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any comments or you have any questions, don't forget to ask in the comments below. Don't forget to click the link, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see all you, my hair warriors, very soon. Bye.